Welcome to Corpstruction, the podcast of the Tulsa District U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. I'm at the Severe Weather Expo at Woodland Hills Mall in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I have Park Ranger Audrey White from the Lake Texoma Project Office. Audrey, welcome to Corpstruction.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, you came all the way up from Lake Texoma to be part of this event. You're basically here doing water safety stuff. We just spoke to Taft Price. Tell us about, this is what, your fourth time?
It is my fourth event doing water safety, yes, sir.
And how long have you been with the Corps now?
I've been with the Corps about 2.5 years now.
How are you enjoying it?
Oh, I love it. It's not originally what I wanted to do, but I got into it, and now I love it. I'm hooked. So.
What do you like about What do you like about being a park ranger?
There's a lot of diversity in what we do. We're doing something different every day, excuse me. So I just enjoy every aspect of it, dealing with the public. Our recreation areas are full during the summer, holiday weekends, so it's a lot of fun.
What made you, how'd you end up with us, with the Corps of Engineers?
So I started out as a summer ranger back in 2020, COVID times. It was kind of wild, but I got thrown into it, and I enjoyed it, learned a lot. It was a good experience, and I wanted to come back full time and ended up getting a full-time job in 2021, and I've been enjoying it ever since.
And so you said this is your fourth event. What kind of questions do people typically come up and ask you?
Well, oftentimes, people love coming to the lake. They see us all the time. They're unsure exactly what we do, but they ask us, when it comes to life jackets, what's the kind of right life jacket to wear and when to wear it exactly, and what do we do in the parks, and they love to see us. So we get a diversity of questions, but we try to help them out and educate them best we can with our knowledge that we have.
And you're handing out water safety swag, as we call it.
Yep, and everything has our message on it. Wear your life jacket, nobody mourns. So that's the most important thing, is public safety.
What's the most popular item right now?
Ooh, that's a tough one. People love footballs, frisbees. Those are hot.
They do love those. I love the footballs.
Yes, they go quick. The little carabiners that have the multi-tool, that's a big deal, and the little keychains as well. So and the little stickers with our badges. The little kids like to be look like this.
So you started out as a summer ranger. Were you fresh out of college, or how did
I was in college, actually.
Okay.
So I think I was a junior at that time, and I just graduated this past December.
Where did you graduate from?
Southeastern Oklahoma State University in Durant, Oklahoma.
Okay. All right. So you were right down the road. Is that
right.
How you got it?
Pretty much. Yep.
So you were natural resources, or is it biology? What was your wildlife biology?
So the major is fisheries and wildlife science, and several of the rangers at Texoma also had that same major there. So I, became good friends with them, and so we've all kind of been at Texoma.
What did you think you were going to do originally?
I wasn't sure. I knew I needed to do several internships and volunteering, trying some different things out in the wildlife, side of things. So, I thought maybe I might be a biologist. I wasn't sure. But I tried out the summer ranger thing, and I was like, this is actually, I enjoy this. So.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What is your favorite part about being a ranger?
It's a tough question, because I love so many aspects of it. I love the prescribed birding that we get to do every fall and winter. It depends on the year. So during the summer, I enjoy being out, educating the public on water safety, because it's, very, very important to wear your life jacket and to be safe out there when you're recreating at any of our projects. I love it all, honestly.
Has your perception of life jacket wear changed since you became a ranger? Was it different before?
It didn't really cross my mind, how often accidents can happen and also easily be prevented by wearing a life jacket. Oftentimes, especially at Texoma, we have such high visitation And especially during 2020 when COVID kicked off and we had triple the amount of visitation that we normally did, and we had triple the amount of drownings that, it just, accidents happen and people don't think that it can happen to them, but we want to ensure that people understand that it definitely can happen to you. And it's just important to wear your life jacket at all times. Even if you're a great swimmer, we hear that all the time. Well, I know how to swim. I know what I'm doing. Well, it can still happen to you. So definitely keep your life jacket on standby.
Yeah, there's quite a few people who drown when they get knocked out or they pass out when they hit the water. It's like such a shock.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. It could happen quick. So we want people to be prepared.
What's the saying? It doesn't matter if you're a good swimmer or if you're unconscious or something like that.
I think
something to that effect. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about life jacket wear. What do people need to know about selecting and wearing a life jacket?
There's several different life jackets, but we definitely want to ensure that people choose a life jacket that is Coast Guard approved. That is number one. Definitely make sure it fits, because if it's too loose, it could easily slip over your head. You don't want it to be too snug either. So definitely find a life jacket. Take the time, because it's worth it. It can save your life at the end of the day. So, and if you want more knowledge on that, we can definitely, at any project like Texoma, you can come to us at any time and we'll help you figure out your life jacket, what's right for you, or you can go to our website. Tulsa District or any of the districts should have more information on life jacket wear.
So are you still in the Ranger training program right now? You're still in that? And
yes,
that's
sir.
4 years?
2 years.
2 years? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're coming up on the end? Or?
Well, I've been with Corps 2.5 years, but technically you don't start the program until you have your degree. Okay. So I just got my degree in December, so I just entered the program. But luckily for me, I've had quite a bit of experience, but I love what the program, is doing so far. We have several trainings, and I'm enjoying it.
Eventually, you'll get to start doing some additional areas in the sort of that you sort of touch as a park ranger. Like you'll get to do some of those different.
Pretty much. The more experience and time we have with the Corps, you get to do more things, and see more things. And I'm definitely building my skills up and my knowledge as a ranger, so I'm enjoying it.
And you're here especially to talk water safety with people when they come up, but we're here at a Severe Weather Expo. Can you talk about, especially from what you've seen at Texoma, how fast conditions can change when you're out on the lake?
Yes, sir. So, Mother Nature, you can't control Mother Nature. You never know what's going to occur, and we do our best to prepare for anything that can happen and ensure, obviously, public safety, which is our number one concern. And we try to help making sure that the high rec areas, the general public is aware of anything that can happen, and we just want to ensure their public safety. And they can come to us at any time, or work alongside the emergency management. So if something like a flood event were to occur, we're definitely prepared for that.
So has recreation started back up down there?
It has, yes. All our parks are open now, so we're staying busy.
The weekends, or people are using it?
Our weekends are pretty full, but it's a lot of fun. I like seeing people come out there and camp and enjoy. I love people coming for the first time, newcomers. So,
what's your favorite park on Texoma?
Well, I don't want to be biased, but I have. So all of us rangers have our own areas and campgrounds at Texoma. We have some bigger ones like West Burns Run and Lakeside that have high rec. It's hard to say my favorite, other than picking my own, which is Buncombe Creek. All right. I don't want to be too biased. They're all great.
About how many sites are at Buncombe Creek, approximately?
54 at Buncombe Creek.
Oh, that's not approximate. That's exact.
I know I'm over the recreation.gov, the primary coordinator, so I've been taking pictures of campsites and kind of have an idea of how many campsites are at each park.
And is that Class A's? What type of? Can't tell people about what that bunkum is.
So Bunker Creek has 54 sites. There's A, B, and C area. It's kind of sectioned off, but they're all 30 amp. So they have water hookups, 30 amp. There's bathrooms nearby. There's boat ramp there. So, and I just recently last year built a brand new 1.5-mile trail in there.
Really?
So I wanted to. I'm just
That's
trying.
awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was a fun project to work on, and I wanted to give the visitors something else to do while they're there.
Is that natural footing, or did you have to go in and put gravel down?
No, it's all natural. So every fall we have to go in there and blow the leaves out. And I'm wanting to this year incorporate some more interpretive signs in there, to educate more on the nature side of things and what they may see along the trail. So
is that a one-way trail, or does it sort of loop, or how does it go?
So on either side of the campground there is access points. It does you could loop if you want. It's kind of up to you if you wanted to go from one end to the other, or you can loop back around. So it kind of there's some ins and outs. It's called I named it Three Ravines Trail because there is 3 ravines in there. So I love it.
What is that like, getting to make your mark on a park that's probably been around for several decades, and here you come in, you've been in the Corps for 2 years, and you get to go and create something?
Oh my gosh, it's been awesome. I definitely have always said I want to make a difference somehow, and I wasn't always sure what I meant by that, but I just wanted to do something. And I thought of it last year. I was like, this park needs something else, and I was it needs a trail, and there's a perfect area between C area is what it's called, and A and B. There's a big ravine area in there, so I was like, this needs a trail. I think it'd be perfect.
Is it? It's hiking, I take it, or walking.
Mm-hmm. It's 1.5 miles.
Is it different terrain mostly? Or you said there's 3 ravines. I mean, is there a lot of up and down, or is it pretty flat, or how would you describe it?
I would describe so it's not difficult. Anybody could do it. There is some terrain in there, but I think it helps add the character to the trail. And I think people enjoy it. And there's even a part where it looks out to the lake, and I'm working alongside a Eagle Scout right now. She's helping me build a bench for that lookout point. So, and she's going to put Lake Texoma on there and everything. So I'm pretty excited about that. That should be done here pretty quick, and we can install it. So.
Those Eagle Scouts, when they do their projects, is that her final Eagle Scout?
It
project?
is, yeah.
When
she came to me. Yep. When I created the trail, the whole scout group came out and helped me clear limbs, pick up trash, make it look extra nice, and so that helped a lot for sure. I appreciate them. It helped a lot.
That's awesome. What did you grow up in Southeast Oklahoma?
I grew up in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you were familiar with Texoma?
Familiar, yes. I often went to Lake Murray, which is just south of Ardmore, but Texoma was right there as well, so kind of went back and forth. But I love the lake life, camping life, outdoors. I love it all.
Were you someone who often went to the lake and camped?
Yes.
Okay, so. And now you get to experience it from a different angle.
Right, yes. I enjoy seeing people camp, especially those that come for the first time, and most of them, they're hooked. They love it, so.
Well, what's the most important thing people need to understand that as it relates to water safety?
As far as camping goes, or just in general?
Yeah, in general, yeah.
I would say, just be aware, be cautious of where you're at. Make sure you're not going anywhere alone, especially swimming. Make sure somebody knows where you're at. wear your life jacket. Like we always say, safety is our number one priority. So just want people to know that be cautious of your surroundings. Be careful out there.
Now you're pretty new, and Texoma is the first lake you worked at.
Yes, sir.
But what's unique about working at a lake that basically is a boundary line between two states like Texoma? So how is that?
We get so much visitation because we're kind of smack dab in the middle between Dallas and Oklahoma City. So I think it just attracts. We get, even just foreign people from people from all over come to Texoma and they love it. So I think it is different from several of the other projects. Being at Texoma, we get a lot of Texans, we get a lot of Oklahomans, but we love it. We love to see everybody. So
That's awesome. Well, Audrey, I think I've run out of questions. What have I not asked you that I should have asked you?
I'm trying to think. We just want to ensure that the public knows, safety first and that they can come to us anytime. We love to talk to the public and educate individuals on the importance of safety at our rec areas and projects, and we just want people to enjoy their experience and their time, and we're here for you. So
Well, thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk. I know you had to leave one of your rangers by himself to
He's got it. He's great. Thank you very much.
To hand out water safety stuff and talk to people, but
we always
and then
had
you have
a
to
good
talk to
time.
me, and I'm probably scarier. But thank you so much for sitting down and talking with us. And if you're ever up this way, let us know. And I'm sure there's some projects down at Texoma that our staff certainly would like to go down and cover. So let us know.
Absolutely. Anytime.
I know Stacy's down there all the time. So
Right.
she practically lives
We
there.
love when people come visit us at Texoma.
Yeah, that's what you say.
We love it.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for Corpstruction. Corpstruction is a production of the Tulsa District, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Public Affairs Office. This episode of Corpstruction was brought to you by the Water Safety Council and Lake Texoma Project Office. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.